Shalom.
Shalom.
Mighty speakers tonight, man. Brothers bringing it out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. We HOI Las Vegas. We voice of Yahweh, right? We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America.
Right.
This wicked kingdom is about to fall, man. And if you don't repent and change from your wicked ways, man, you're going to fall with this great whore known as America, man.
That's right.
Right? Donald Trump doing a lot of things that's inconvenient for Satan.
Right.
Right? Satan is casting out Satan in this final hour, and it looks crazy. It looks crazy, man.
Right.
The way his kingdom is divided is madness, man.
Calm.
How the hell is Satan going against his own agenda, man?
Right.
Satan supposed to be bringing souls to the pit, not trying to uplift and follow certain rules in the scriptures in his own kingdom, man.
Right.
It's too late for that. It's too late for him to repent, man. Let me start off with the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Baba Kushah.
Calm. It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Hear the word that the Most High speak unto you, O house of Israel. He's not talking about everybody in the world, man.
Right.
He's talking about a specific group of people, a certain nation of people, right? Which is the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians here in America, and across the four corners of the earth. Read.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Do what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen, man. Right now it's so-called Valentines Day, man. A lot of brothers tied up right now with their ribs, on dates, got rose petals all in the hotel room, man.
Right.
Got the little candle burning, a little scented candle, stinking ass candle burning. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be romantic.
Right.
She still ain't gonna give you none. You still ain't gonna get none.
Right.
You did all that for her and she gonna sleep with another nigga tonight, man.
Right.
Talking about happy Valentine's Day. Wicked as hell. Learn not the way of the heathens, man. Read.
Right. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
And don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, because the heathen are dismayed at the signs of heaven. They dismayed at the blood moons, man.
Right.
They marvel at the chariot sightings in the sky, man, in the heavens. Right? But we don't marvel at that because we know that signs from the Most High.
Right.
Read.
For the customs of the people are vain.
For the customs of the people are vain.
Right.
These traditions, these holidays, they are vain, man. It's pointless. It's pointless to keep them. One reason it's pointless to keep them because the Most High not sealing you keeping these holidays, man.
Right.
The Most High seal you at his high holy days, at his feast days.
Calm.
You're not getting sealed keeping Valentine's Day.
Right.
You actually getting put on the shit list, man.
That's right.
Right? The pit list. You know what I'm saying? You at odds with the Most High by celebrating Lupercalia, man. That's the original name of Valentine's Day, Lupercalia. It's a day of whoredom, fornication, homosexuality, orgies, bestiality. That's what this day represents, man. And murder.
Bring it out.
Right? This day represents murder, man. The damn ancient Romans used to cut niggas' heads off and put them in a box and send it to their lovers, man. On Valentine's Day.
Mad.
Right? The customs of the people are vain. The Most High tell us not to follow these people, man. Bring that out in Deuteronomy, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse number 30. Bring it out. Take heed to thyself, that thou be not snared by following them.
Take heed to thyself that you be not snared in following them, man. Read.
After that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods.
Don't inquire after their gods, man. The Most High talking to the children of Israel, telling y'all, don't inquire after these other nations and their gods.
Right.
They powers. Right? Read.
Saying, how did these nations serve their gods?
Now you asking the nations how you serve their God, man. How can I serve Buddha? How can I serve Allah? How can I serve Jesus the Christ? You asking these other nations how to serve their gods, man. We're not supposed to be doing that.
Right. Right.
Read.
Even so will I do likewise. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
Don't do that to the Most High, man. He telling you how to love him. Right? The Most High showing you how to love him, man. Follow his ways. Follow his words.
Right.
Follow his laws and statutes and commandments, man. Don't be following these customs of these other nations, man.
Right.
They ordinances.
Right.
Right? You making a covenant with hell, man. You making a covenant with death by partaking in their festivities. And you don't even know it. These are pagan customs.
Right.
Heathen customs.
Right.
Right?
Come.
Is more on that.
For every abomination to the Lord, which he hated, have they done unto their gods.
Every abomination that the Most High hate is what these people do to their gods, man.
Right.
Like I said, bestiality is heavy on so-called Valentines Day or Lupercalia. Right? These people be smashing goats. They be smashing all kind of animals, dogs.
Wicked.
Right? Job said, I wouldn't even have you sit next to my dog, man. Speaking about Edom, man, I can't even have you around my damn animals. Because you're going to end up screwing one of them. Now I got to put you to death and I got to put the dog to death.
Wicked.
You know what I'm saying? But these people is heavy into bestiality. Bestiality legal in America in like 6-7 states, man.
Right.
You could smash an animal and not even get arrested or persecuted or charged. But according to the law, the beast and the person supposed to get put to death, man.
Right.
Right.
That's an abomination. All these abominations that they do for their gods, the Most High don't want you to do that to him, man. Read.
Right.
For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods.
Come.
What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it.
Right, so do what the Most High told you to do, man.
Right.
Don't add to it saying, God knows my heart.
Right.
I'm just celebrating. I'm just doing it for the kids. I just bought a little candy and some cars so they could take it to school.
Right.
Right.
No harm, no foul. No, the Most High say don't do none of that, man. Don't even play with him like that.
Huh.
Don't add. That's adding to his word, man. That's adding to the laws.
Right.
Saying that you can't do this when he told us not to follow the ways of the heathens, man.
Right.
And he say don't diminish, don't take from it. Right? We got to be separate. He created us to be separate from these other nations. We can't move how they move out here in these streets, man.
That's right.
It's not a sin for them to celebrate Valentine's Day. They're not in sin.
Right.
They wasn't given no laws. They wasn't given no rules to follow.
That's right.
Right.
You gonna get in trouble for going against the Most High, man.
God.
Breaking his commandments. Right?
Right.
Let me get that in 2 Corinthians, King.
God. The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse number 14.
Bring
Be
it out.
not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Be
Right.
not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, man. Right? You supposed to hang around your own kind. Meaning like-minded individuals, like-minded people, man.
Right.
Right.
You don't want to be walking around with a lawless person. Because that spirit can rub off on you and then you become lawless.
Right.
You are the company who you keep. You are the company you keep. So if you're hanging around a bunch of wicked, ratchet, dumbfounded, stubborn, hard-headed niggas, man, that's who you are.
Right.
Right? If you see a group of women and they all dressed like whores, right? And then there's one in the group talking about she's not a whore, she don't sleep around like her friends do. Are you going to believe her, man? Hell no. You are the company you keep.
Right.
You doing everything your ratchet friends doing, man.
Right.
Even if you ain't, that's how it look. That's the perception. Right? You are the company that you keep. Right? Read.
For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness?
Have no fellowship, man.
Right.
Read.
And what communion has light with darkness?
What communion have light with darkness, man? You can't go to a worldly person and get godly advice.
Right.
Right? And you're not going to go to a godly person and receive worldly advice.
Wake them up.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go to a worldly person and confide in them about spiritual matters that's going on in your household.
Come.
There's no communion with light and darkness, man. That's the polar opposites.
Right.
Read.
And what concord hath Hamashiach with Belial?
None, man. Read.
Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel?
If you believe, what are you doing with somebody that's unfaithful, man?
Right.
What I look like keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Loving my wife, but I'm hanging with my homie who's a habitual adulterer, man.
Come.
A perpetual offender. The Most High say, be with a godly man who's known to keep the commandments, man.
Right.
Your circle should be full of people that's striving for the kingdom.
That's right.
Not keeping no damn Valentine's Day, man.
Right.
Read.
And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols?
What agreement do the temple of the Most High have with idols, man?
None.
None. When we had to take our temple back from the Maccabees, man, we had to cleanse our temple.
That's right.
Because they profaned and defiled our temple, man. They had statues of Hercules, of Zeus, right? All type of idolatry going on in our temple. What fellowship does the temple of the Most High have with idols, man? No, he tell us not to worship idols, not to deal with idols.
Right.
So why are you going to bring idols into the temple, man? There's no agreement in that.
Come.
Read.
For ye are the temple of the living God, as God has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
So, being the temple of the Most High, you are the temple. We have no physical temple like we had the first and second temple. We have no temple right now, man. We haven't had a temple for damn near thousands of years, man.
Right.
Couple of thousand years, man. But you are the temple, so you can't be harboring idolatrous behavior within your temple, man. Your heart can't be set on keeping holidays of this world. Your heart can't be set on keeping pagan practices and customs, man.
Wake them up.
You got to come out of that mindset, man. You've been programmed in Babylon to go against the Most High, man. That's why I tell my children every day before they go to school, hey, I know you like school and all, but school is set up to take you away from the Most High. They're going to teach you to go against the Most High.
Right.
So I got to teach you to walk with the Most High and not against the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be on your children, man, because the school is trying to brainwash them at every chance they get.
Right.
You know a child feel left out when they not participating in certain customs that the school having, man? But you got to strengthen your child. You got to strengthen your children, man, in this word.
Right.
In these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
Right? You got to monitor what they watching on these TVs because the world is going to teach them, hey, you can have idols in your temple.
That's right.
You can fellowship with darkness, even though you're a child of light. That's what the program is, man. That's what the program is. That's what the public school system is teaching our children, man. To condone and tolerate wickedness. And to look at wickedness as if it's good. Oh, it's a good thing he brought some roses for his rib today. Oh, it's a good thing they going out on a dinner to celebrate Valentine's Day, man. That shit wicked as hell, man. Bring that out, King. Read.
Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate.
Come out from among them, and be ye separate. You got to separate from this world, and you got to separate from people that's not following the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Save the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
Hey, and touch not the unclean thing, and the Most High will receive you, man.
Right.
The Most High put a difference between the clean and the unclean in the Torah, man.
Right.
He told us what we can eat and what we can't eat. He told us what we can worship and what we can't worship, man.
Right.
He put a difference between the clean and unclean. He said, touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, man.
Right.
A lot of you people, y'all not being received by the Lord because y'all touching the unclean things, man.
That's right.
You got your hand in Valentine's Day. You got your hand in President's Day. You got your hand in St. Patrick's Day. You got your hand in Easter. Right? You touching all these unclean things that he told you not to touch, man.
Right.
Right? Let me get that in Leviticus 20 and 26. Bubba can show.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, and verse number 26.
Bring it out.
And ye shall be holy unto me, for I am the Salakia, for I, the Lord, am holy.
You shall be set apart. Holy means to be set apart.
That's right.
You shall be set apart. Why? Because the Heavenly Father is set apart, man.
Right.
Good.
He not with what's going on in this world today, man. He let Satan rule this world. He's against everything this world stands for right now, man.
Good.
Read.
And have severed you from other people.
And he has severed us from the other nations. He severed us from the other people, man.
Y'all got flyers?
We're separate.
Y'all got flyers?
We're separate from these other people, man. We not to follow their customs, their rules. Right? We supposed to follow this word. That's it. That's it. He has severed us from other people. Bring out the other precept. Or is more on that? Come.
That ye shall be mine.
That we shall be the Most High's Yahweh's, man. Right? We got to be holy because our Heavenly Father is holy. He commanded us to be set apart, man. You can't follow the crowd and be set apart at the same time, man.
Right.
You can't follow a multitude to do evil and be righteous at the same time.
Right.
The Most High said he rather you be hot or cold. Because if you lukewarm, he going to spew you out of his mouth, man.
Right.
A lot of you jakes lukewarm out here, man. You got your tassels on, your fringes on, but you got a bouquet of roses on Valentine's Day talking about, I love my boo.
Right.
The Most High going to tighten you up, man. Get
That's
that precept, King.
The book of Psalms, chapter 1 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Right.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. That's worldly counsel,
Bring it out.
right? Your parents like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with giving the baby some candy and, you know, getting them Valentine's Day card to pass out at the school.
Right.
Hey, blessed is the man that don't hearken to that counsel, man. That's ungodly counsel.
Right.
The Bible don't say that. The Bible say be set apart, be holy, man. Be separate. He severed us from other people, meaning he cut us and put us apart from the rest of the world, man.
Right.
Read.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners, man. Anybody who partaking in lupercalia today, known as Valentine's in modern terms,
Right.
hey, you a sinner, man.
That's
You
right.
need to repent
Right.
and never do it again, man. Stop doing these damn pagan customs thinking that it's all right.
Right.
Is more on that? Come.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
And your delight got to be in the law of the Most High, man.
That's right.
That's got to be your delight.
Come.
Because that's the will of the Father, man, to delight in his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Come.
When Yahweh, who the world calls Christ, say, I do the will of my Father that sent me, he's talking about delighting in the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
You got to delight in the law of the Lord, right? Don't
That's
get
right.
tricked out your salvation. Don't get tricked out your salvation, man. It's some tricksters, right? It's some tricksters out here with Bibles in their hand trying to get you to give up the ghost, man.
That's
Yo.
right.
They trying to trick you and deceive you out your salvation, man. You're not going to get salvation following the ways of this world, man.
That's
Let me get that in Colossians 2 and 8.
Oh, I thought you said Galatians.
Yeah, Colossians 2 and 8. Let me get Galatians.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 2, and verse number 8.
Bring it out.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Beware, be cautious that any man spoil you, your local pastors, your local YouTube pastors, right? Your local TikTok preachers. Beware that any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Spoil means to be robbed.
That's
Beware
right.
lest any man rob you through philosophy. Oh, you can celebrate Valentine's Day and everything all right.
Right.
That's philosophy and vain deceit, pointless lies, man. They telling pointless lies. Read.
After the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach.
Right. After the traditions of men. All these holidays are traditions of men. That's rudiments of the world, man. Rudiments mean fundamental things that you learn in the beginning.
Right.
Pagan holidays, right? Those are fundamental things that you learn. Those are the rudiments of the world.
Come.
Right? All praises, King. Right? Those are the rudiments of the world. That's not after Hamashiach Yahushua. A lot of Christians celebrating Valentine's Day in the damn church today, man. They go to church just to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Straight madness.
The pastor talking about he finna pass around the collection plate so you could sponsor him and his wife's dinner tonight, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceits after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of this world, and not after Hamashiach Yahushua.
Come.
Right? It's plain upon tables. It's plain. Right? Let me get that in Ephesians 4 and 8, King. Galatians. Oh, yeah, Galatians. Galatians 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Salaki. Come, what's good, King? Okay. Right. Y'all ain't celebrate? Yeah. So do you know the origins of Valentine's Day, sister? Oh, it's your special day today? All praises for the Most High allowing you to see another year. All praises. So you was born on February 14th, and this is known as Valentine's Day, correct? Valentine's Day. So the origins of Valentine's Day go back to the ancient Roman Empire. And it was a day full of murder, fornication, adultery, bestiality, homosexuality, and orgies. Right? That's the origins of Valentine's Day. It was known as Lupercalia in the ancient world. Just like Christmas today, in the ancient world, it was known as Saturnalia. And it had the same meaning behind it. Right? So all these holidays that we celebrate, we don't really pay attention to it because we was never taught to pay attention to it or to ask questions about what are we celebrating. Right? So if I created a day, right? Let's just say on February 14th, I created a day where our people go out and rape a bunch of women, kill them, stone them, right? And I pass this origin down to the younger generations and mainstream it, make it mainstream, and capitalize, make money off this day. And I named this day the Day of Loving Women.
Right.
Would you celebrate that day if you knew the origins of it? Probably not, right? That's the same with all these pagan customs, all these heathen customs. Thanksgiving.
That's right.
That's the day of murdering all our brothers and sisters, man. Thanksgiving. They celebrated the destruction of our people. Why do we sit down at the table on Thanksgiving and celebrate the murder or the massacre of our forefathers and foremothers?
Right.
Why do we do that? Because our enemies done programmed us to follow their system, which is the beast system. Right? Bring that out, King. Galatians 4 and 8. I'm going to show you real quick because we was doing this same thing in Galatia. Right? We was doing the same exact thing in Galatia. Read.
The book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse number 8.
Bring it out.
Howbeit then, when you knew not God, you did service unto them which by nature are not gods.
So when you don't know the Most High, you do service to those by nature that is not God. Meaning, when you don't know the Lord, when you're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, when you're not reading every day and applying what you've read, you serving other gods outside of this book. Right? So if you celebrate Valentine's Day, you serving a God outside of this book because the Lord ain't tell us to keep Valentine's Day.
Right.
Valentine's Day ain't in the Bible. He didn't say have a day of romance on February 14th with your rib, with your lover.
Wake them up.
Right? You're supposed to love your spouse every day, man. You're supposed to buy flowers for her every other week or every other month.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait till February 14th to show how much you love your woman.
Right.
Right? But when we don't serve the Most High, we serving other gods. Read.
Verse 9. But now, after that ye have known God, or rather are known of God, How turn you again to the weak and beggarly elements?
Right. So now you come into the knowledge. At first you didn't know the Most High, then you found out you were serving other gods, right? So now you applying yourself and you reading, and now you know the Lord. You know that he don't like you celebrating holidays. He wants you to celebrate his holy days. You understand this now, right? But then somehow you start missing the world again, and you want to go back to celebrating holidays. You want to go back to doing the things that you used to do, right? The wicked fun things, right? And the Most High knew you now. He knew you. You knew him, you were serving him, and he knew you, and he loved you, but now you're going back into the world again. Read.
Whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage.
You desire to be in bondage. You desire to be in a spiritual bondage, a spiritual slavery, a slave to sin, right? Because the Most High never commanded us to celebrate holidays.
That's right.
Even though your pastor be in the pulpit with the Bible telling you, yeah, we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day. You know, we got Halloween coming up. We got Christmas coming up. All that's wicked. That's going to send you to the pit. That's going to send you to hell. The Most High going to destroy a lot of people for going against his word, especially pastors.
Right.
Right? False prophets. They've been teaching our people to go against God with the Bible in their hand.
Right.
Because they know that our people not going to read and apply. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he sent us out here to warn our people of the pending judgment that's coming, man.
That's
We
right.
just getting the blood off our hands. That's all we really doing. We're not trying to put on a show. We're not trying to get no money. You know what I'm saying? We just getting blood off our hands because we used to be in the world celebrating Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving. We used to do that.
Wake them up.
Smoking weed, doing dope, selling dope, shooting, getting shot. You know what I'm saying? We done did that. But when we open up this book and we got the understanding, we know that that was wicked what we was doing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We put in other gods for the Most High. He said, don't put no other gods before me. And when you celebrate Valentine's Day, you putting another God, another power over him. Because that
That's
ain't got
right.
nothing to do with the Lord.
That's right.
Right? But yeah, that's it on that, man. Let me get Khan, all praises, King. Y'all have a good night, man.
Y'all have a good night.
Go to Ezekiel 8 and 13. And let me get
This is Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse number 13.
bring it out.
He said also unto me, turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do. Then he brought me to the door at the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north. And behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz.
Women weeping for Tammuz, man. Read.
Then said he unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man?
Right.
Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations than these. And he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house. And behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men, with their backs toward the temple of the Lord, and their faces toward the east. And they worshiped the sun toward the east.
And they worship the sun. So the Most High is showing Ezekiel all these different abominations that he see in his temple, man.
Oh, wow.
So basically he's in a vessel, right, a body, and he's showing Ezekiel all these different abominations within this body. You know what I'm saying? Our people be wicked as hell, man. Our people worship everything under the sun except the Most High, man.
Right.
You got women weeping for Tammuz. So Valentine's Day is a day of, it's supposed to be about fertility. That's why they have a lot of orgies, right? They have a lot of orgies, man, on Valentine's Day. And it also links up to the day of Ishtar, right? Because the women usually get pregnant, right? They usually get pregnant, and the women that are pregnant with children around the time of Easter, they sacrifice those babies. You know what I'm saying? They have these orgies, and when these holidays come around, they sacrifice children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they pass their children through the fire, man. Right? But you got our people weeping for Tammuz, You got our brothers and sisters, they worshiping the sun, the moon, the stars. They worshiping damn constellations and zodiac signs, right? They wicked as hell, man. Greater abominations.
Wicked.
There's a lot of evil stuff going on right now in the world, man. There's a lot of evil stuff going on within the Black, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indians communities, man. Because we don't want to serve the Most High in truth and sincerity.
Wake them up.
Right? So we got to repent, come out of that mindset, and change our ways. Let me get that in Exodus, 23 and 13. Bring that up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23, and verse number 13.
Bring it out.
And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the Salakia, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth.
Right, so don't be making mention of these other gods. Don't be going down praying to Jesus, man. You got to pray to Yahushua.
Right.
Right? Don't be getting on your knees, bowing down on that little dirty ass mat, praying to Allah, man.
Right.
You got to pray to the Most High Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Don't make mention of these other gods, man. Talking about you a damn Cancer, you an Aquarius, and you a Scorpio and all this, man. Don't make mentions of these other gods, man.
Right.
It's that simple, right? But you got a devil in office right now, man, who's a foolish ruler, man. He's a foolish king.
Come.
He feel like he's invincible, man. He done exceeded his authority in America, man.
Right.
This devil going crazy, huh? This devil going crazy. Every time I look up, he's signing something. He ain't left the Oval Office yet. He just in there signing. He went to the Super Bowl and came straight back to the Oval Office. He was signing. Like, damn. Talking about some, if Hamas don't let go of the hostages by 12 o'clock Saturday noon, all hell gonna break loose. It looked like all hell done already broke loose over there, man. What else is there to destroy over there, man?
God.
What else is there to destroy over there, man?
Nothing. Right.
He talking about, we ain't gonna buy the land, it's ours already.
Right.
We just gonna take it, right? But the Most High set up a foolish king right now in this crazy time we living in to show y'all how dumb these people are, man.
Right.
Bring that out in Ecclesiasticus, King.
Come, the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4 and verse number 13.
Bring it out.
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless. They that serve her shall minister the Holy One. Ecclesiasticus.
Salaki, Ecclesiasticus 4 and 13. You can get that in 13 and 11.
The book of Hosea, chapter 13 and verse number 11.
Bring it out.
I gave thee a king in my anger.
He gave us a king in his anger, man. The Most High pissed off. He pissed off, man, and you could tell. He just let this devil say, hey, by 12 o'clock tomorrow on the Sabbath, if you don't let these hostages go, I'm killing everything.
God, yo,
He
this,
gave us a king in his anger, man.
yo, you can't make this up, man.
God.
You cannot.
Read.
He gave us a king in his anger.
12 and 13.
For real.
All right, 11. I gave thee a king in my anger, and took him away in my wrath.
And he gonna take Trump away in his wrath, man.
Right.
You see, they already tried to blow his head off a few times before he even got in office, man.
Thank God.
Now he's scrambling up plans. If the Arabs kill me, I need you to do this, that, and the third, man. It's gonna be over with when you die, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be over with if you get put to death, man. Ain't nobody doing nothing that you requested, man. It's gonna be a whole new party in office once you get put to death, man.
Right.
He gonna take him out of his wrath. He put a king in power in his anger, but he gonna destroy that king with his wrath, man.
God.
Because that king is too prideful. Donald Trump is the most prideful Edomite on the planet. Everything is about him. Right? Y'all put Satan in office, and y'all brothers and sisters who put Satan in office, y'all gotta vouch for every little mess up he do because you made a pledge to your God, man.
Right.
Bring that out in Ecclesiastes, man. And I'm gonna close out with this.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse number 13.
Bring it out.
Better is a poor and wise child than an old and foolish king.
Better is what?
A poor and wise child than an old and foolish king.
Better is a poor and wise child than a foolish king, man. A child that's poor but wise, the children of Israel, right, is better than that foolish king that's in office, man.
Right.
Read.
It says, who will no more be admonished? For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
Right, that's these two-time losers in this kingdom, man. Read that last part again. He come out of prison to reign. Right. Trump on the damn mugshot looking like damn Hermit the Crab or Kermit the Frog. He was up there looking crazy. Right, read.
For out of prison he cometh to reign.
Out of prison he cometh to reign. Whereas man got 34 felonies, man. He said he could run he could run the country from the prison.
Right.
That devil said he could be in prison and still run the country. Right, read.
Whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
And he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor, man. Like we see all these Edomites walking around barefooted with a damn thin ass sheet. In their own kingdom, man. This they own. They was born in their own kingdom. They was born in their own heaven, and they poor as hell, man.
God.
I walk out the store, this damn dirty Edomite asking me for change. No, I ain't got no change for your ass, man.
God.
You was born in your own kingdom, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, get out of here before I call the police, man.
God.
Right? By Shibba Bashiaki, I was shot. Read that last verse again. We'll close out with that.
Come on, Ecclesiastes 4 and verse 14. For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
Right? And with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Amanawal, Barakatah. Kwam Yasharal.
Come here, Sherrod.